In case you missed it, the final trailer for Shane Black's The Predator dropped online this morning. The movie, of course, is coming out in literally just 2 weeks, and this final trailer was really, honestly, in my opinion, the best one to date. It showed off basically all the aspects of the movie, from the comedy to the amount of violence that we're going to see. That was a huge factor in this one. This is the first trailer that really feels like it's from an R-rated movie, something that had really only been hinted at before, but in here, man, we get to see the Yautja just absolutely tear people to shreds, just cutting people in half. All kinds of things, which we knew was going to be in the movie from the SDCC panel, but we hadn't seen yet. There are a ton of new shots in this trailer, more looks at the loonies, how they meet Quinn and their banter and comedy, which is a huge part of the film. We know that director Shane Black, that's kind of his calling card, but we also got to see more of Sterling K. Brown's character, the agent, who looks like he's going to have a big hand in the comedy too, even as he's also a very serious man with a very serious mission. But we also got to see more of the Yautja in action, including the fearsome upgrade predator, who will be the movie's big bad, a genetically enhanced super Yautja who's come back to settle a score and doesn't care if he has to kill his fellow predators to do so. But the trailer seemed to confirm another interesting genetic enhancement for the Predator. That upgrade predator specifically, natural organic camouflage. Now it's worth noting this hasn't been confirmed officially by anyone at the studio or anyone involved in the movie, but the trailer definitely gives us some pretty compelling evidence. If you guys didn't know, the upgrade predator is essentially what makes him so special. Why he is the upgrade is because he has been genetically modified with the DNA of other alien species to become basically this apex predator, this even more powerful beast. And director Shane Black said this was intentionally done to bring kind of the Predator back to a level of horror where you're like, holy shit, this thing's gonna kill us all, because the Yautja, as we've seen throughout multiple movies, have proven that they can be killed by human opponents. And previously, the only enhancements we knew about were physical. I mean, this beast is literally more than 10 feet tall. He's even more muscle-bound than the average Yautja, and its skin, which we learned, I think at that SDCC panel, is hardened into a natural armor. It's almost like a crab or an insect's exoskeleton. A lot of people speculated that might have been from the xenomorphs. We actually have no confirmation about that. But you might have noticed in the recent trailers that the Yautja appears to change color in multiple scenes. In a lot of the nighttime sequences, we see that he appears a dark brown or a black color. Other daytime shots, he actually looks a little bit more like the traditional Yautja, kind of tannish, brownish, gray, mottled skin tone. In one shot in particular, he seems to shift from a completely dark black to a dark brown reddish hue as he steps over his prey at nighttime. And this might just be a lighting effect, but it would make sense that he's revealing himself out of his camouflage. Again, this may not actually be the case, it hasn't been confirmed, but if this is an ability the upgrade has, it actually of course makes a lot of sense for a hunter to have this. They've made a huge deal about him being spliced with the DNA of other alien species, and still we don't know which ones. We personally, as I said, have speculated that it might be the xenomorph for some abilities, but it'll be underwhelming if it's just to make himself bigger and stronger. It kind of seems like a waste of a really cool premise, and I would be surprised if they don't have at least one more trick up their sleeves. I'm sure there are a bunch of natural alien species out there with the ability to disguise themselves, to camouflage themselves like a chameleon, maybe even a little bit further than that, and in a lot of ways that sounds like a good natural evolution of the Predator's traditional cloak. It's a big debate of, organic versus technological. I mean, obviously, like I said, this is basically what chameleons do, but it might actually be better than the more advanced technology the usual Yautjas are running around with, because that can be spotted because of the shimmer. I mean, everybody jokes that the cloak is kind of shitty because you can see it if you look hard enough, it shimmers. We see the upgrade doesn't wear armor, he's basically just running around at least half naked. I mean, maybe this is just another way he doesn't need to rely on technology. It's kind of almost like a reversion. It's weird because he's probably seen as like as an abomination by the other predators, when in fact he might actually be, going back to maybe their more traditional ways of hunting. That's just our theory here. Let us know in the comment section down below what you think, and if you think the upgrade predator is going to have that natural camouflage. But that's going to do it for me here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications to be alerted every time we upload a new video. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.